Well, hello. How is everybody doing today? Let's see, what's today? Today is Wednesday. I tell you what, because of Brian's surgery this week, I am just like all over the place. I was just watching while I was getting ready the happily ever after fireworks at Disney. And they brought them back. These were like the best fireworks that Disney has ever had, hands down. It's always been my favorite fireworks show. The last one that they just had, that they've had since the 50th or whatever birthday celebrations, weren't that great. But happily ever after, like literally tears to my eyes every time I watch it. And it's even worse in like when you're watching it live, like there at Main Street. It's the craziest thing. Yes, I am a 50-year-old woman who is completely obsessed with Disney. I mean, oh, and how that just bothers a lot of people, which is funny because the same people that are bothered with the fact that I'm 50 years old and I'm obsessed with Disney are the same boneheads that are obsessed with me and other YouTubers, and they write and gossip about us on a forum. Huh, go figure. That is like the weirdest thing ever. Like, somebody's so obsessed. Yes, but yet they can be obsessed, but we can't be obsessed with something. And my obsession with Disney is safe. It doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. It doesn't make anybody feel bad about themselves, which I don't feel bad about myself because of anything that they say. It's just a general statement about people and people doing and saying things that would hurt somebody. So, you know, my obsession is a nice, safe obsession. All right, so what am I doing today? Well, I am running to get a few errands. I have to drop these clothes off, hopefully at the cleaners, and pick up the other clothes that have been at the cleaners. Every time I've gone to the cleaners, you guys have been with me, the last few times they have been closed, and like I can't, and then they're like, well, we're not open today, and I don't even know if today is a day that they're open, which is just the craziest thing. So we're gonna cross our fingers and we are gonna hope that the cleaners is open today so I can actually pick up and drop off. And then I'm going to run to Publix. Oops, sorry. Run to Publix and get a few things. And then Brian and I, we're having spaghetti tonight. Really, it's not like spaghetti. He likes little shells and he just calls it spaghetti. But anyway, my nose has let loose because of this weather. Whew, I got pollen everywhere. I just looked up too, I need to change my wreath on my front door. Anyway, maybe I'll do that today too. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be running there, and then Brian wants me to pick him up some General Tso chicken and rice. So that is another thing that I'll be doing. So these are the things I'm going to be doing today, and then when I get back home, I'll put groceries away, and oh, I want to get salad for tonight too, and ground beef, so that's something I want to get done. And then when I get home as well, I will start folding up some clothes that need to be folded, and then of course, like, make sure that Brian's tended to because of his foot and everything. So yeah, Brian had surgery on Monday. I don't think I actually even talked about it or said anything about it. He had a very bad like Achilles tendon, and then he had bone spurs, like 2 bone spurs, and it was causing him, you know, obviously tremendous pain and walking and all this good stuff. So he ended up having surgery on that area. And the doctor the other day, you know, when he was explaining it to us, he's like, yeah, I have to break his heel and we have to go in, we're putting in 2 screws and all this good stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy is gonna be in so much pain. Well, yesterday, probably around 3:30, so he had the surgery on Monday. Yesterday about 3:30, Tuesday, he said, oh, I'm starting to feel, you know, a little pain in my foot. And I'm like, okay, so I just wanted to kind of get ahead of the pain for him. So I gave him his ibuprofen and his hydrocodone because that's what they prescribed for him. So I gave that to him. And obviously I kind of think it made him a little drowsy because then it was like 5:30 or whatever, and he went to lay down in bed, which is completely normal. I know, another thing, we eat so early and go to bed so early. We're like senior citizens. Anywho, so yeah, he went to bed at like 5:30 or so and just kind of laid in bed. Well, we're not going upstairs to watch TV. We haven't been upstairs because he can't climb the stairs because of his foot. So we were just kind of like laying in bed. And then last night we finally finished watching, which we've been watching, You on Netflix. And that is such a great series. It is so dark, it is so disturbing, but if you guys have watched it, you guys will know who I'm talking about. Joe Goldberg will like pull you in. He's just so kind and he's so soft and he's so just loving, and you really want to like him, but you can't, you shouldn't. It's very dangerous to like Joe Goldberg. But anyway, such a great show, great series. And I heard that season 5, they're working on season 5, or season 5 should be coming out sometime or whatever. If you guys have watched You, or you guys are in the middle of watching You, or you've watched, whatever the case, just let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the show and what you guys literally think of Joe Goldberg. I mean, like, I told Brian, he's like such a nice guy. You want to like be friends with him and you want to like him and you want to date him. It's like, oh, but he's so scary. He's so scary to like and want to date and everything. So, all right, thank you for moving over. Anyway, so yeah, we've been watching that. So that's what we watched. And then we watched Seinfeld last night, and I think I finally fell asleep about 9 or something. Yeah. So Brian's doing really good though. I'm surprised. And then just a few minutes ago when I was leaving, he's like, I had given him another ibuprofen and another hydrocodone, and he's in his office working. He's got his foot propped up. He's doing really, really well. We are like senior citizens now because we had to buy like one of those chairs that you put in your shower, so he can actually shower because he can't stand up on one leg. So, and he can't get the other one wet. So I'm like, I'll order you a chair. You can sit in there and take a shower. I'll wrap your leg in a plastic bag, like a garbage bag. That way it'll keep it all protected from getting wet and everything. So I think we have a system. We have a system going down. This is what it's going to be like for the next 4 weeks with his cast and everything. And then in 2 weeks he goes back, and it might take that off and put something else on. I'm not exactly sure yet, but we'll figure it all out. But yeah, I mean, anywho, but yeah, I've just kind of been busy taking care of him and getting some stuff together, and just kind of being at his beck and call pretty much. Which is fine, but I just also am like, you need to get up and start moving around, which he's doing really, really good too. Oh, another thing too, he had, when he first got home, obviously it was just a little, trial and error type of thing. He has crutches, or he had crutches. We have crutches. The crutches are just weren't working. So Monday, after I got him home, after I got him settled in, I went and picked up his meds, and I went and picked up a scooter. So he's got like a knee scooter. That is the best thing that we could have gotten for him. And we rent it. It's rented. It's not like something that we bought or anything like that. And it was the prescription from the doctor or whatever gave it to us. And so I went and picked it up. And I think it was like $40 for the entire month, which is fantastic. And of course we can keep it until we need to bring it back. So they will just continue to charge us, and then they'll prorate it if we bring it back within whatever within the month, whatever. Anyway, nonetheless, he was like so adamant. He's like, I don't need a scooter. I'm not getting a scooter. I'm not going to use the scooter. He's using the scooter. It's like the best thing ever. And he's got a little basket on the front of it. So he's like, I'm like, you can put your coffee in there as long as you're careful and don't spill it while you're, you know, scooting around the house. Oh, you know what? I want to go there really quick too. Let me go here. My mother-in-law sent me a check for my birthday and I still haven't cashed it. Hold on. All right, so it looks like the cleaners again is closed. Like, what in the world? Okay, I'm gonna have to like take a picture of. So Mondays and Wednesdays closed. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, 10:30 to 6. Saturday, 10 to 1. New hours begin February 13th. What new hours? Are those the new hours or what hours are these? So I'm gonna take a picture of that because it's so annoying to me that they, hold on a second guys. All right, so annoying. It's like, I keep coming over here and obviously the days that I keep coming over here are Mondays and Wednesdays. Ah, jeez. All right, so I took a screenshot of it so like I know what time they're open and what days they are open. All right, so now I'm gonna go get Brian his General Tso chicken. And I'm gonna get me some sweet and sour chicken. Alrighty, so I actually decided to get Chick-fil-A today. I didn't want to get any sweet and sour chicken and rice. So I got that for Brian. I got him his General Tso chicken and his egg drop soup. Do you guys like egg drop soup? I personally do not like egg drop soup. To me, it's like snot. I know, I'm sorry, but it's like snot to me and I just don't like egg drop soup. But Brian loves it, so I got it for him. What was the other thing I was gonna say and I can't remember what it was. Oh well, but anyway, nonetheless. So somebody had pointed out to me the other day, the reason why I'm just kind of saying some funny things around this issue is because, number one, I find it comical and sad at the same time. But I do want people who watch me, they watch Crystal Tara and they talk about her. They watch Jessica Braun and they talk about her. So I'm not like the only like YouTuber that they are targeting or you know, pointing the finger at. This is a group of and I would assume all ladies, I don't really know, but just a group of nasty, unhappy with their lives women who have started a gossip forum. It's called Gossip Bakery, and I've heard of it before. I've seen it before. I don't even give it the time of day, except for yesterday because somebody had pointed out that I was on there and they're talking trash and whatever. I'm like, I gotta see all this. And basically all of the stuff that they have on there is hilarious. It's like, this is all you've got? This is what you're like talking about? This is what you're bad-mouthing me about? Like, this is my life. If y'all don't like the way that I live my life, the way that Brian and I vacation, the way that Brian and I run our household, you know what? Move on, move forward, go find somebody else who cares, because I personally just don't. I find it funny that what I had said earlier in my vlog about being a 50-year-old woman and being obsessed with Disney, yeah, I am. I absolutely love Disney. As I was watching the fireworks today, I was like, how can I get to Disney? I want to be there. I need to be there. I want to go watch this fireworks again. But my obsession with Disney, my love for Disney, and let's just call it an obsession right now, because I want to talk to them about their obsession with me, with other YouTubers, with going on their forums and being obsessed with having to watch them, but yet roll their eyes in disdain because of something that we do or things that we say or something that we eat or something that we drink or what we don't do on our vacation. But yeah, they are just as obsessed with watching these YouTubers, including myself, and going on their forums and bashing us, talking trash about us. And it's what's so funny about it is the same things that they say about me is the same thing that they'd say about Jessica Braun, the same thing that they have said about Crystal Tara, which is just absurd. It's nothing but pure jealousy. And it's women hiding behind an avatar, hiding behind a keyboard because they don't have the balls to actually share their life with anybody because their life is so miserable, nobody wants to see it. Period. So it's like, dear God, ladies, move on. Find a hobby. Go make something. Go do something better with your life. Don't go volunteer at a charity or a homeless shelter or something. Go find something better to do than sit through watching other people's videos and then go on your little gossip forum and feel good and high and mighty about yourself because you're talking bad about somebody else. I mean, move on. Just do that. Just do that. And I know a few of them have made some comments, and it's so funny because some of the comments that they've made on my YouTube channel are the same type of roundabout ways that they have badmouthed me and trashed me on their little gossip forum. So, just so they know, because they are watching, and that's perfectly fine with me. It's actually not perfectly fine. Go delete yourself, remove yourself from my community, because nobody here wants to hear that. Nobody here wants to listen to your drama. Nobody here cares that you don't like me. Nobody cares. I don't care. Number one, this is my life. I mean, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do, what makes me happy. And Brian and I are perfectly fine with our finances, just so they know as well. It's so funny. They were so darn concerned about our retirement and the fact that we spend so much money on vacations. Yeah. And they're also concerned about my new bling that I got. Like, because I haven't talked about it. Hold on, I gotta get my food. All right, so yeah, somebody had even like noticed my new ring that I got, my new ring set that I got, and had actually even said something about it. It's like, I don't have to talk about everything that I get. Personally, it's none of anybody's business, but when somebody did point it out, I'm like, yes, it was a birthday gift, but I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna. And another reason why I wanted to address it, and not because it bothers me in the least, but it may bother somebody else. It may put that other person that they are talking about, that they are bad-mouthing, that they are bashing, it might put them over the edge, and that person may very well hurt themselves because of it. It's like, if I don't say anything, it's like bullies getting away with bullying, and that's what happens when schools ignore bullies. And then you come to find out that some young kid has killed themselves because he was being bullied and nobody would do anything about it. That's how I feel about this. I find it to be a very serious situation, that it might cause harm to somebody else who cannot handle that type of verbal abuse, because that's exactly what it is. In my opinion, it's nothing but verbal abuse. They are 100% bullies, and they are the ones that go into these schools and do their crazy shooting. In my opinion, that may have been a reach, that may have been a stretch. People might get mad at me for that, but I feel that that's what happens. If you continue to let these people do these type of things, and you allow it to continue to happen, then bad things can happen because of that. And I just don't want, like, I can handle what they say about me because I don't care. It's other people who may not be able to handle what they say. So yeah, I would just yeah, I don't know. I just feel bad for people like that. I really, really do, because there's just no sense in it. There's no sense in talking bad about somebody. If you don't like somebody, then just move away, go away, leave them alone, don't bother them. That's what I do. If I don't like somebody or something, or if I don't like a video, or if I just move on. I mean, that's just what you do. That's what grown-ups do. That's having the smarts and the capability and the know-how to move on. So a lot of people just don't have that ability. So yeah, I just wish that those people could learn to do something like that. I just wish that they could. And it's unfortunate that they can't. I'm sure that they can't. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to do my thing and live my life, because this is the life that we worked for. Brian and I both worked for this life, and yeah, and we knew that we would come, it was gonna be a time in our lives where travel was gonna be part of that, and we're excited. We're excited to travel. It's tiring. We don't travel like everybody else does. We travel the way that we want to travel. We travel the way that makes us happy. We travel the way that makes us comfortable. We may not do the things that everybody else does on their trips, on their vacations, but that's okay. We're all different, and that's what makes this world different. If we all did the same thing every single day and liked the same things and said the same things, guess what? It would be a pretty boring world if that's what it was all about all the time. But because we're all so different and we're all so unique and we all have our own individual personalities and uniqueness, that's what makes it fun. Because not everybody likes the same things. Brian doesn't like Disney, but yet, you know what? He still goes with me because he knows that I love it. And he loves what I love, and vice versa. So I'm gonna go have my Chick-fil-A now, and he's gonna go enjoy his lunch, because I'm gonna bring it to him, and I'm gonna cater to him, and I'm gonna wait on him because he has a bum foot. And that's what a good wife should do. Am I right about that, ladies? Alrighty, so we are, well, I'm home, and we had our lunch, and I'm just now trying to get all these groceries and stuff put away, but I wanted to show you really quick what I picked up while I was at Publix, and I wanted to show you guys these, because these are just the cutest little things. They're butter sculptures, bunny-shaped salted butter. How adorably cute are these? Like, who would have thought about that? That is the most adorable thing ever. I'm wondering if you can keep that mold and just like do it yourself next time. I'm curious. But anyway, thought these were super cute. I got 2 of them. So 2 of them, I'll freeze one maybe and hold on to it or something. But it's just so darn cute. Or maybe I'll give one to my mom or something if she can't find them in her store. But aren't they just adorable? It's actually just going to be me and Brian for Easter, so we'll have one. I got some eggs. I got some jalapeno peppers. I got Brian a slice of carrot cake. He is wounded, so he can have a dessert. I got some gluten-free bread. I got some sweet Vidalia onion dressing. I got corn. This is going to be for our lunch on Sunday. I got some Jimmy Dean Italian sausage and some sage. I think I might make some biscuits and gravy this weekend, and then I think I want to make my pasta meal again with the Italian sausage. So good. I got bacon. I got Javalia Keurigs for Brian. This is our ham that I'm going to cook on Sunday. It's like I said, it's just going to be us, so I didn't need to get such a large ham. This is perfectly fine for both of us. I got some sour cream. Got some potatoes for us for Sunday. I got some lettuce, and we'll have some salads maybe this evening with our spaghetti. I got some cream cheese. I got some mozzarella and some Parmesan because I want to try to make spinach and artichoke dip, maybe like tomorrow or something over the weekend. I got some heavy whipping cream because I want to actually make creme brulee again. And then I got the Tostitos for the spinach artichoke dip. But that is it. That is all I picked up while I was at Publix. And now I'm going to actually put all of this away and just kind of get some stuff done around the house. Do you think about it?